Okay, step 3. So we've had our campaigning done and now we need to get the polling stations set up. So we have somebody called a chief electoral officer. This was one of them up here. They're the person who makes sure that laws are being followed around setting up polling stations. So they're going to make sure that each constituency is set up with a list of registered voters. They're going to make sure that people are trained at the polling station and that each polling station has the right ballots for their constituency. After that, that's where we get citizens coming to show up to vote. To vote, you need to be 18 years old and you need to have lived in Alberta for at least 6 months. Voters have to be living in the constituency where they cast their vote. So you couldn't go to a different constituency and vote there. If you want to register on election day, you have to come with 2 pieces of government issued ID, and you also have to take an oath. This is a solemn promise that you are telling the truth. Breaking this is the same as breaking the law. So we want to make sure that the voting process is just and fair. Step 5, that's when you get to go cast your vote. You can see one of the pillars of democracy very clearly in this step. So we set up something called advance polls. These are set up for those who can't vote on election day because of a variety of reasons. So maybe a citizen is traveling out of the country and won't be there on voting day, or maybe you're not even well enough to reach a polling station. If you look down here, grade 6s, so voters who are in nursing homes or hospitals, they actually also have a ballot box brought to them. So the intention of this is to give as many people the democratic right as possible, because the more people we have voting, the more clearly the results match the voice of the people. At each poll, an empty ballot box is displayed and locked, and 2 officials are in charge of watching it to make sure that no one stuffs extra ballots. So when you go vote, there are people making sure the voting process is fair and just. So how do we see in advance polls and the fact that nursing homes and hospitals are brought polling stations? Well, this shows equity because regardless of your abilities, regardless of who you are being provided a fair opportunity to demonstrate your democratic rights. And our last step, everybody's voted. Now it is time to declare the outcome. So across the province, ballot boxes are unlocked and counted, and we have that same person as in a local election. A scrutineer observes the count and makes sure it is fair. On a ballot, if you have marked off maybe 2 candidates instead of 1, that ballot automatically is considered spoiled and it's not counted. And then what will happen is those votes are tallied and then we will declare the outcome. Here's a video, grade 6s, of the 2019 news release of the Alberta 2019 election, if you want to watch that.